So this video is going to cover the Customize module, which is the module down here. Now, first page we come to is branding. And it's here where you can set the name of your app, how it will appear at the bottom of the app icon on people's smartphones, tablets, etc. So as you can see here, it's Ideas Forum, and here MFG UK 15. So this gives an idea of what they would look like when they've been downloaded and saved to an individual's device. To change this part, just highlight it, call it whatever you want, relevant to your event, but please bear in mind you are limited to a maximum of 12 characters. The event app icon, which is this image here, is what sits here. So in this case it's the light bulb or this AGM 2015 Los Angeles icon here. These are both event app icons. To upload these, we can either select choose files and upload them somewhere from a computer, or you can just drag and drop, and when you see the plus symbol appear in the green circle, drop it in and she's uploaded, and we have the little edit box here so we can size and crop the image, and you can see up here it gives you a preview of what that will look like. Save it, and it goes. These blue boxes here, which you will see throughout the app when you can upload an image, if you hover over them, it will tell you the ideal size to use for that image. So in this case, it's 114 by 114 pixels. If you ever have problems with sizing your images or uploading them, please let us know. We'll be happy to get them sorted and uploaded for them if you send this through to us. So anytime you have any problems, just let us know. Like I say, we'll be happy to help you out. So that's your event app icon. This part here, the loading and menu image. This is what will sit in this box here at the top of the app, and also when the page is refreshing. Now there's nothing there at the moment, so if we just, again, you can choose files or browse and upload to a computer, or just drag and drop them in when we see the plus symbol on the green circle. You see, brings it up here for a preview of what's going to be, and we have the crop box. Save image, and then here again we can see the ideal image sizes to use, which in this case is 300 by 150 pixels for a regular size, for a regular resolution image, or for high resolution images, HD images, it's 600 by 300 pixels. So once that's done, save changes, and if we then take a look at the app, give it a little refresh or an update. So there you can see there's our image is now sitting there on top of the bar, and when we refresh it, it sits here. So that's that part loaded up. The next tab at the top here is the colors, and this is where you can set the color scheme for your apps. Now there's some default palettes that you're more than welcome to use as a sample, or change them around. Go with the blue one. And as you can see down here, we have the hex IDs, so you can really customize the apps to match either your or your client's branding exactly. Again, with the hex IDs, if you don't know them, either your or the client's marketing department is a general area that will hold the hex IDs for the various branding. And if we just click in here, opens up the color palettes, so we can choose any shade of largely any color that we wish. We can change the background, color of the text, content background, content text, and finally your hyperlink text. Once you've done, select Save Changes. If we take a look on here, so here you can see it gives you a preview of what's going to look like. Look on the actual app itself, so it's still default black. Give it a refresh, and again, you see our color scheme's now been set. Obviously, at any time you need to make any changes, you can just come back, make some changes, save them, and done. Your changes are then made. Next part to show you is Sections tab here. Now, these are the sections which appear down here on the left. You also hear me refer to them as modules. And again, these can be changed to suit your event. So instead of agenda, if you'd rather have program, highlight it and just over type. And as we see here on the left, it still says agenda. If we select save at the bottom, that's now changed to program. We can reorder these modules by hovering the mouse over here when you see the up and down black arrow, hold down the left mouse button, and then just drag and drop. Save. As we can see, program has now moved down to here. If we want to build in any extra modules, select Add a Module, give it a name. So in this example, we have a sponsors section. I'm going to build in another module, but I'm going to call it Exhibitors. Give it a name, and then select the module type. So agenda will be your agenda or program, speakers will be speaker profiles, attendees will be your attendee list or your delegates, companies, which is what we want in this case, will be sponsors or exhibitors. A direct link means you can pop in a link directly to a website, another part of the app. Info booth is another info center or info booth module where you can put all more general information relating to the app. A divider just breaks up the menu bar, so we can see in here with this delightful purple, we have these lighter shades of purple bars here. These are the dividers. So you can really split up your menu bar and put everything into sections if you wish. And finally, documents. If you have documents as part of your package, you can pop in a documents module, and it basically can be an area that your attendees can go, and all the documents you want to upload can be kept in one place if you wish. But anyway, we want companies, so companies, create section, and as you can see, here it is here, and we can just move that pod just below there. Now, as you can see, both sponsors and exhibitors have the same flag icon. We can change that, and by doing that, just click on there, choose an icon from the list, or as I was saying before, with your app icon and loading menu image, we can upload our own, and to do that, either choose files or browse files and upload it from the computer, or just drag and drop. And as you can see, it has the blue box at the top that tells you it should be 64 by 64 pixels, so they're quite small. Just going to change that to the microphone. So that's not changed. Save changes. As you can see, it's moved and it's been updated to the microphone icon. Now, as you can see down here on the left, we also have hide. And when we click on them, it changes to show. So this is a way where if you say still building your program and you were releasing the app to your attendees for people to start interacting with it before the event, but the program or agenda wasn't quite finished and you didn't want people accessing it. Select hide, and as you can see at the moment, it's still here, visible in the app. Hide it so it's faded out, save changes. Now as you can see, it still is visible in the CMS on the back end, so you can carry on working on it. But if we give this a couple of updates, so you bear with me because I need to prove some changes, it's now vanished from the actual app itself. So you can carry on working on it from here, yet none of your attendees or anyone using the app will be able to access it. When you're ready for it to be visible, just select show, comes back in bold, save changes, and that's now visible in the app. The final part to show you is login methods here in the top right hand corner. And as we can see, we have the options for your attendees to enter their email only to log in, register, or just their email and a password. Now this isn't to access the actual app itself. If you want those features, that's if it's part of your package. If not, it's an add-on and it's called App Security. This part here is relating to up here in the top right. So your attendees have already accessed the app and it's where they log in here. So they can enter in their email addresses. They can log into the app, and as you can see, they've got their own program, favorite sponsors, any favorite documents they take in notes, any messages, etc., and so on have you. So it's here, they can say, in that case, I'll just pop an email address, or if you set it to an email and password, they can enter that email and a password of their own choosing. You will not have access to this password. It will just be private to that individual attendee. So if they ever forget their password and come back to you saying, I've forgotten it, they will have to follow their own forgotten password links and processes, which will appear here on the app, down here on the app, for them to reset the password themselves. Again, any queries that you ever have about any of this or anything else, please let us know and we'll be happy to help.